All right, back we go. That's better. Rightio, let's see what this is, fam. I've no idea what that phone's overheating. It's got no direct sunlight on it. Okay, Famo, that's actually a fully grown sand whiting. Okay? You'll catch hundreds of these. Hey! Okay, so we need to go a bit closer to the reef. Hang on a second. Good. Come on. It's only small stuff. Come on. Oh, that was another sand whiting. Come on. Another sand whiting. That felt like a bit more of a skippy there. Let's have a look. Come on. Rightio. Let's see what this is doing now. Once we have sunset, this will all change, people. Is that a little, no, it's another whiting. There we go. All right, people, we're starting to get into some mature sand whiting now. They're actually going to be a nice meal for friends of mine. Let's put that away. Let's chuck that in there. Good. Demsky, how are you, bud? Sorry, people. For some reason, the phone's overheating. Flipping thing. I'm just going to go in a bit closer again. See if we can get some nice reefies. Beauty. Now that's interesting. That's a totally different take. That was more of a like a suction take than an actual nibble like a whiting. Normally when fish have got undershot mouths, the bite that you feel is much like a machine gun going brrr, you know that's a whiting. That was different. We had, oh, what was that? Well, I'm just going to leave that because sometimes with bigger skippy, they won't come in and hit a bait if it's moving and that. So I'm just going to leave that like that. Let it sort itself out, okay? Pineapples, how are you, bud? Dom, how are you, bud? Oh, you're welcome, Dembski. That's what we try and do, mate. We try and get everyone involved, bud. All right, so that got picked. There is not a single bait left on that, I don't think. Yep, that got picked pretty early. Rightio, we just get another one and repeat, Famo. Okay, so everything was biting out there. I've just cast out and it's stopped. So something's either coming off the reef. So let's get a muley out there and see what's happening, eh? Come on, bud, let's go. And then what we'll do is we'll start burling up and see if we can get something interested, you know? That's really weird. Everything was biting flat out, then boom, out of nowhere it just goes quiet, you know? We could have even had a school of mid-sized snapper come in then, you don't know. Right, I'm just going to cast in here. Not even far, probably 10 feet behind the shore wash. Let's go like that. Right, that's out of the reef, I'm pretty sure. Right. Good. So everything just stopped then. Okay, so if it stopped on that, that means that'll go off. I might even do a little cocktail bait. I'll show you to do that. Yeah, it's nice. Right, now that's interesting. Everything's quietened off. That means something's swum in. Hey Waco, how are you, bud? Yeah, 12 months. Thanks, mate. How you going, matey? Waco, you been getting many salmon down there at Busso or what? That's weird. Everything is lining up to take the bait. Now it's stopped. Yeah, Pine's not here today, mate. This is a beach fishing stream, bud. Oh, nice one. Nah, not really, bud. Normally for a fish to stop like that, either something big swum in and they've just gone, nah, you know? So, nice one, Waco. Right. Ah, that's probably why. That's probably why. Because the... So it won't let me do that. All right, now they've... So whatever's swum in has swum off and they're feeding again. Come on. Still quiet, people. Something swum in there. Don't know what it is. Could have had a big snapper, Samson fish, kingfish, mulloway, salmon, whatever. Who knows? JC, how are you, bud? Yeah, and with the brim fishing, mate, usually you got to take a variety of different things. Soft plastics, hard bodies, everything, mate. So, because as the conditions changes, the lures that you use change as well. This is really weird, people. Normally when the small stuff is on, it's on, you know. No, don't know what that is. Thanks to the 97 people that are back in here. Sorry about all the headaches. I have no idea what's going on with my phone. All right. Very, very small stuff on that one. Okay. So whatever it is that swam in has swum off now. Hopefully it swum past this one to get to this one, you know. That's weed. That's why. Hang on. No, something swam into the weed, I think. Rightio, time for a change of sinker, folks. Right, I don't want to burley up a mulloway tonight, so... Hey, that's all right. Apples, just stick around, mate, and watch, and we'll show you. Worst thing you can do is just try and psych yourself out with the fishing, mate. To be quite up with you, you know, don't get sucked into spending massive dollars on lures and that sort of stuff for bream, pal. Because if they're on the bite, right, they'll bite, okay? Doesn't really matter what you throw in front of their face. It's more about the conditions rather than the, you know, getting it right, so to speak. But every time you go into a tackle store, all they try and do is hammer you to buy more gear. Nah, you need this lure, you know, oh, purple's the colour, don't listen to it. Right, it's all a load of rubbish, mate. All they're trying to do is get sales, okay? And then you get in the trap of spending, you know, $300, $400, $500 on fishing tackle. And then they go, oh, we got this great new reel and all that. Don't do it, mate, you know. I've still got my $70 soft plastic Shimano rod that I bought that does everything it needs to do, mate. Right. Now this will cast farther again, which is a bit of a concern, but anyway, we'll worry about that when we get to it. No, that's the absolute easiest way to go broke, bud. Easiest way to go broke, mate, and you still don't catch anything. And you got to remember, a lot of these bream fish shows that are sponsored are paid to say certain things, mate. You know? So, yeah. Now, why is that overheating all of a sudden? It shouldn't be overheating. Let's have a look. So, what settings have changed? Oh dear. Let me have a look at that. Anyway. All right. Crayons, how are you, mate? Oh no, don't do that, bud. Yeah, look, mate. I'll give you the rundown with bream fishing, all right? With the bream fishing, you need 1 16th ounce jig heads and 3 16th ounce jig heads. And then what you need to do is just have an assortment of 3-inch tails in a variety of colours, right? And then what you do, mate, is you make sure you have, you know, just a soft plastics dedicated stick, and you get one that can do a few hard bodies as well, because usually with hard bodies, mate, the best time to usually use hard bodies pineapples is when there's a change in weather. So just say you're, you know, fishing away with soft plastics at nice and calm, then all of a sudden, you know, the fish go off the soft plastics, wham, whack your hard bodies on, mate. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's a bit heavy. That's nice. Right. Great. Hey Mudman, how are you, bud? Yeah, that's the Shimano Speedmaster 14,000, bud. Absolutely beautiful long cast reel. I've also got the Penn 7500 long cast. That's another good value for money reel as well. Right. The biggest problem with the new Daiwas, Mudman, is you can't work on them yourself, mate. You got to send them away. They got special tools they need to open the reels up now. Or that might be on the higher end models, I don't know. The Penn Speedmaster was about a couple of $100, I think, or a bit under. And this was about 300 bucks. Mind you, the Penn's a very heavy duty reel. It's got a beautiful spool on it. All right, let's have a look. Let me guess, bottom hook? Yep, always. Wow, okay. Yeah, apples, like I said, mate, you take a variety of gear in a variety of different colours, mate. What I'll do is I'll head down on the kayak to do a serious brim session in the winter. It's still a bit early yet. So at the moment, a lot of the brim are in the upper reaches of most rivers, right? So, like for example, okay, yeah, like way upstream, you know. That's better, that's a bit bigger. All right, people, I don't know what we've hooked, right, but this is a bit bigger than normal. Now, I don't have hooks on here, right, that are designed for larger mouth fish. I've got the wide gapes and that, so whatever it is, there's a bit of weight to this. I'm just going to work it in. All right, come on, bud, steady. So the thing is, if you always cast to the same spot and you've got bits of, like, you know, bait flicking off and all the rest of it, it'll bring fish in. Now I'm reaching the edge of the reef there. Now what I'm going to do is, right, I'm not going to force this fish, okay? It might be a wirra. Let's have a look. So yeah, I just want to be careful because I've got a bit of movement in close. Okay. Oh, I don't even, does it know it's hooked? Hang on. Oh, come on, don't be like that, steady. Right, it feels like a deep-bodied fish. But this is the thing, right? If you're able to cast distance to the same spot consistently, you'll bring fish in. I haven't even started burleying up yet. I've got some stuff. Now, what was that in close? Let's have a look. Notice how I'm just working off the arm? Do not go past centre because the fish will get off. Rightio. So what's this hugging the beach now? Oh, now this is where you lose fish 90% of the time, right? So I've got some waves forming. Oh, what are you doing, bud? Is that a flathead? Come on. Good fish, whatever it is. All right. There you go. Is that a blue bone? No, that's a wrasse. All right, people, told you we hit reef out there. So, you don't get wrasse this big out in the boat. Yeah, we've got another one down the bottom. Right, that's a western grass wrasse, I think. Come on, bud. I need to get the hook out of you pretty quick, mate. Come on, bud, please. Wide gape hooks are good for these reef species. See, there we go. Back it goes. Now we've got another one. I think that's our third double header today, isn't it? Okay. And this is, I think they're called grass wrasse over here. Oh, thanks, Zoe. I didn't hear you commenting before when we got the fish without bait. Rightio. And that's what I mean. So what it is, see how a lot of people, when you see them trying to get views, right, they'll try and do these stupid hook sets. You know, they'll bounce it up and down. Oh, I've got one, wind it in and all the rest of it. You don't need to do it. Let the fish do all the work. Especially when you're using wide gape hooks like that. See how it bent the hook? Whoa! One bend off a break. God's loyal, it hurts you, doesn't it, God's loyal? It just hurts you to see the bald, toothless man have a success. That's all right, God's loyal. We're not going anywhere. We didn't get him that big in the boat. Rightio. I think we're in for a good night, fam. It's a bit like when they do the weather on Soccer AM. And in the south, light drizzle. You caught anything, mate? Nah, just small stuff. Right. I got a bit of tennis elbow. It's all that casting and reeling in those fish, Zoe. Proud of you. Give me a break. Righty, I'm actually going to bait this for a salmon now and not for a mulloway. Nice short range cast coming up. That's, yeah, a bit close to the reef. That's COB, cash on bowhead. Right, leave that. Now, where's all my flipping hooks? Rump, no, bud. We don't give out location, mate. I don't even RTM. How are you, bud? Good to see you introducing yourself in chat. There you go, bud. Now, God's Loyal's consumption has tripled since we got that double header and that fish. If I drink enough, he'll go away. You tuned in, bud, not me. Everything eats squid, fam. Everything. Yeah, that's right, pal. That's right, pally. Hey, you. All right. We're in the zone. I thought we were going to have a good day when we reeled in that herring with no bait on the hooks. Nearly hit the horizon. Yeah, as soon as that fish hit, I thought, nah, not a skippy. You know, I just didn't know what it was, but there were two of them. That didn't help. I hope you're clipping all these, Culp. Come on. No, that was a little whiting. Okay, so it's gone quiet again. Why would it do that? Let's give it time to think about that. Why would you lock it, you knob? It's quietened off a bit, hasn't it? Snippet, greetings from Australia. Okay, that's better. Come on. Come on. That's better, come on. There's two fish biting at the rig. One's a whiting and the other one's probably another reef fish. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. I think we might have a whiting. Let's have a look. No, I must have let go, bugger. Right, that's a lot closer to the reef, fam. We're in the twilight zone here. Rightio. That's reef. All right, that's sand, good. Another 6 foot to the left of that last cast is the spot. Come on. Come on. No. Come on. No. Just small tiddlers. Hang on, let's have a look. Come on. Have we been stripped of our baits? I don't know. Come on. No, I'm just going to leave that. It can sort itself out. Hey, 3/7s, how are you, bud? What happens is we're using a product called Braid. It's made out of Dyneema, right? Or Spectra, they're two special fibres. It has no stretch, so if a fish bites, you'll feel the resistance on the fishing rod and you just lift it up. And what it does is it sets the hook in the fish's mouth. Thanks, people. 150 viewers. Awesome. Thanks, Culp. Oh, that's better. Now, this reef totally changes at night, people. I think we've caught 3 wobbegong from this reef. Tell you what, that flipping wrasse put a bend in that hook. Come on. You can have the first one, you're not going to get the second one though. That was actually a skippy. That was a trevally, that one. Come on, bud. Here, boy. Right, I think we might have lost all our baits. Let's have a look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cocktail bait on this big rig in a second. I'll show you how that works. Okay, so we've only got one bait left, and we've got a bit of weed on there. That usually signifies that we're quite close to reef, because reef will have weed around it, and a lot of fish will use it to hide in there, then ambush their prey. Rightio. Sniper Lithius, thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime, bud. And people, contrary to popular belief, Twitch Prime is not free. It costs you money when you buy your Twitch Prime membership and that. So thank you very much for thinking of us, Sniper. Yeah, hey Dembski, if you're catching a lot of gobble guts, use bigger hooks, bud. Alright people, so let me show you how to make a cocktail bait up. Cocktail baits are pretty simple, right? So what you do, as the name suggests, right? Cocktail bait is like a drink, cocktail drink. It's more than one ingredients, right? So what we do, okay, is we take the guts out of the squid, okay? Then what you do, that's the one, scrape the skin off the squid, people, right? So scrape the skin off the squid. Okay, like that. Then it's quite simple. The pilchard's head goes into the squid body, like that, and then you bait that on your hook and you get the best of both worlds. Right, now, I'll bring that in because I'm pretty sure that's run out of it. And that's a really good way to have your options, you know, because you'll get a salmon or a mulloway or both, you know. And the only way you can really bait that on your surf rigs is with the South Australian mulloway rig or the Snell rig, right? So now what we're going to do is, I want to get a little bit closer to this reef without losing the sinker, right? Now this is why something like that. So see that there, see how we have the 3 snelled hooks? What I'm going to do is, first one underneath the lateral line, next one above it, right, third one underneath, like that, and there we go. See that? I've got 3 hooks in there. Anything that hits that is going to hook itself, although knowing my luck, the 3 millimeters of fish and squid that has no hook, that's what they'll hit, because that's how we roll. Right, I'm going to try and get closer to the reef now. That's probably a bit close. The closer you get to structure, the more chance you have of getting bigger fish, fam. Fact. Rightio, that's in sand. Good. Right, now here. Yeah, but that's how you got to do it, Dembski. Hey, Dembski, where are you fishing for your bream and that this time of year, bud? Which stretch of the river? Okay. Yeah, Matilda Bay's still too far downstream, bud. Yui, how are you, bud? Yes. That's WA for you, mate. All the best sunsets are the ones that set in the west over water, you know. Not over land. Yawn. Bit of east-west rivalry there for no reason whatsoever. Although I can sense God's Loyal getting wound up a bit because that's how he rolls. Chainsaw stream next week, God's Loyal. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gonna do a Husqvarna rap. Okay, something's hitting the Snells. Come on. Smoking. Rightio. Whenever you see that long, thin cloud on the horizon, you know that there's a weak southwesterly offshore. Get out of that reef or weed or whatever it is. That's better. Casting too far now. Bro, how are ya? Hello, Bro 91. Oh, yeah, it's probably too polluted now, Dembski. Now, Bro 91, with that, bud. Oh, hang on. We do a lot of estuary and river fishing too, but we don't have your snakeheads here, bud. Thank God. Not being rude. Anything that can smack a small monkey out of a tree, keep it there. Right, if we're going to get a mulloway or if we're going to get a snapper, it's going to be in the first hour after dark. All right, something has been hitting the baits. Nice calm day. Let me see if I can charge this phone. Mate, Google snakehead. Right, Google snakehead. And prepare to be scared. So why won't it let me charge? I'm going to lose the stream if I'm not careful. I've only got 58% battery life left, damn it. What about this? Let's try this. Hang on a second, family. You meat. So that's why it was cooking. All right, we're going to get serious in a minute. So it gets dark at about 6:15. It's now 20 to 6. So about 10 to 6, we're going to cut up all the muleys and start chumming up, or burling up, as we say in Australia. Chumming up was for the benefit of the American members of our community, because that way it makes the stream feel like they're at home. Has God's Loyal spat it yet? If not, I'm disappointed in myself. All right, we lost all 3 baits. Come on, people. Where's your sense of adventure? All right. Fantastic, fam. Thank you very much. 160 viewers, no raids. All Dad, how are you, bud? Yeah, it is, matey. We're a bit spoiled in WA. A lot of people don't realise what we've got, and all they try and do is just, you know, piss it up against the wall, mate. It's not going to be long before they close the beaches off, fam. There's no fish sort of between Mandurah and Perth, so everyone's coming down here, you know. All right, last of the big baits. Okay, I've got lots of different fish hitting these squid baits. Whiting, some sort of small wrasse. You can tell the reef fish they'll pick and sip. Okay, what's that? Rightio, let's have a look. Okay, I've just felt the drop in temperature, people. All right, so what do we have on here? I've probably got another whiting, I think. It's like before when we got that big wrasse. I was like, yeah, whiting, whiting. Oh, hello, bang, got it. I won't strike every time I feel a bite. I'll wait till something substantial hits, and then I'll try and set the hook, you know. That's better. Okay. So whatever it is, this hit it halfway in. Did we have a wrasse that followed, or is it a herring? Let's have a look. No, I think it's a herring. Oh, you little bugger, you got off. Yeah, that was a herring, people. So we actually had a triple hookup, but one got lost pretty close. So what's happened is, I think the whiting are coming in to feed just before dark. These are sand whiting. They have no minimum legal size. They just have a bag limit. We're going to get nowhere near that. Right. I've got friends that like fish, so this is going to go to them. They're good people. and it'll hopefully stop the nagging. Anyway, right, let's go again. Where did triple hook up then, fam? Oh, that late afternoon sun. That's lovely. Rightio, come on. Nope, get out of there, little munchkins. Oh! Oh, we just dropped a fish. Oh, we just dropped a fish. Probably another wrasse, hang on. Oh, come on. Oh, that was a fish. As soon as it felt the weight of the rod, it let go. Bugger. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a skippy, I think. Come on. No, 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 can't. Oh, there we go. Right, time to get serious, people. Time to burley up a storm. Hang on. Okay. Well, we're going to leave this out here for entertainment value. Yeah, that'll do. Right there'll do. Okay, before that sun goes down, we need to burley up. All dead, how are you, bud? Nerdy Cave, how are you, bud? Nah, I don't like circle hooks. All dead 5. They just hammer the small fish too much, mate. Okay, now we're getting a bit of water movement. Now we're getting water movement, famo. All right, we've got one bait left on here. Let's just send this out to the reef and see what'll hit it. All right, then I'll burley up and then I'll reel it in. Rightio, let's have some fun, famo. These are bigger mealies than the other ones. What's going on? Hey, the guy with the long name, no WA. Hey, Thunny, how are you, bud? I'm having problems with me camera, mate. These are good muleys. They're better than the ones that I bought today. Rightio, all the seagulls have gone, beautiful. Not much point burling up before the seagulls go, fam. Hang on, people. Right, now it's going to get interesting. Oh, it is Nomniphobia. How are you, bud? Good to see you, mate. WA has the best sunsets, but I'm biased because I'm from WA. So what I've done is I had some old muleys in the fridge, right? I've cut them up into cubes and half muleys, and I've thrown out the odd full muley, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bait up with muley. I'm hoping that something's swimming up the Burleigh Trail and it decides to hit our bait. The basics of fishing. Phaser bangs. Nah, south of Perth, mate. No, I haven't, mate, but it's on the cards. Right. Okay, people. If we're going to get them, it's going to be now. Okay. Good. Once again, I'm just going to aim for the reef. That's about right. And let's wait and see what comes in. That's good. Oh, that was a hit. Okay. Rightio, let's bring this back. Then we'll get the torches out. Weird. Okay, so that was weed. All right, we are casting right onto the reef there, people. Nicely done. So what I've done is I've just chucked the muleys on the edge of the beach. Oh, thanks, mate. Triluminous, how are you, bud? Matey, I've thought about it, but you got to plan it for the right time of year, you know. I've actually already live streamed from Broome, the guy with a long name. Vaguely triluminous, vaguely. Something about fluoros comes to mind. I think Triluminous, were you around in our PUBG days, bud? Rightio, I'm changing up the baits now. Going to be using pilchard instead of squid, so I'm not going to be able to cast as far. That'll do. That'll do nice. Yeah, I don't know who you're referring to there, Triluminous. Yeah, good to see you come up in the world, mate. Oh, come on. Yeah, culpable. Just leave him banned, please. He needs to stick out in streams where there's 10 viewers. So, yeah, he's not really accustomed to partnered streams. I think this might be a herring now, people. Let's have a look. No, another sand whiting. Yeah, Deborah and heaps, bud. I think that last little tirade sort of highlighted exactly why a lot of gaming streamers don't really get anywhere. I mean, you look at a quality gaming streamer like Roly Poly Puttimus that has the following and the community and that. Deep down, he's a really nice guy. Not self-centered, you know, and all the rest of the stuff that goes with it. That's why he's successful. And yeah, so, you know. And then they wonder why they're still running 10 viewers, you know. It's pretty funny. Right, hopefully this has cooled down now. 48%, I don't know. Hey, the phone's finally cooled down. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent, now you can heat up. All right, let's bring this out a bit. Hey, hey. Right. No, I got a Hilux, mate. Mini Land Cruiser. No, I'm kidding. All right, people, the twilight hour, as we say. Hey, Dames, how are you, bud? Easykins, how are you, bud? No, we don't get the flathead numbers here that you get on the East Coast, mate. So flathead aren't sort of common catch. So when we do get one, the only place you sort of can target them is down south, but not really here. We don't have anywhere near the numbers that you have there. Oh, I don't know, phaser bangs, we're hoping for anything really. The beach that we're fishing is pretty fished out though, bud. It's more of a, yeah, it might have been ads, I think it was, but anyway. Normally you get snapper when the baits haven't been touched at all, and out of nowhere it just goes off on a big long, like swim and drags the drag along. All right, let's get rid of this hat now. Whew. Sorry for the glare of the moon off my forehead. Slap that there. Yeah, about 33 I think today, mate. That's WA in the summer, you know. All right. Now this beach is totally going to change at night, famo. I'm hoping something's swimming up that Burleigh Trail. Come on. Yes, everything's quietening down now. Right. DJ, how are you, bud? What's going on? Deep Sea, we don't do charters on this stream, mate. You must have us mistaken with another stream. Yeah, we don't do charters. We did have a boat that we were sponsored with a long time ago, but we gave that back as per our agreement. So, but we have got another one in the pipeline. Yeah, do it, mate. Hey, Dembski, there's a wreck in Mozzie Bay, mate. Didn't you know that? Down near the yacht club there. Which one? Claremont? Yeah, near the Claremont Yacht Club. Ooh. Nicely done. That's better. This might be our second herring of the day, fam. Or another big sandy. Let's have a look. Oh, this one's way too small, people. Let's just put this back. Let's go again, and I'll just put this big one out there. I've got a bit of a tennis elbow from all the casting. Ooh. Hey, scored by Gordon. How are you, bud? Hello from Australia. Prowler, how are you? Deborah, and I explained that earlier, bud. We're just using muley and squid, which is the old standard here. Beautiful evening, isn't it? Right, we're going to have to put on a bit of mullet in a minute. Pilchards don't really seem to be working, do they? Now that's interesting. The pilchard came back, it had been eaten from the head back. Right, so we need to bait it the other way. Hey, Bayrish Rebel, how are you, bud? Izzykins, to be straight up with you, bud, I don't really remember, mate. I just, I didn't really bother keeping records and that when I was younger. And we don't do personal bests and all that sort of gimmicky stuff on this stream, mate. Because usually your personal best is the next fish that you catch, you know. So I wouldn't know, bud. We've caught 95 centimetre snapper from this beach. I've caught some gummy sharks and a few other things, bud, so it's not a very productive beach because it's fished out so much. But anyway, that's just how it goes, doesn't it? You know, so we've got some streams planned for the southwest of the state soon, and then we're going to show you some serious fishing. That's nice, right there. Rightio, let's get some squid on here. We'll do another long range cast. Yeah, you don't really get that in the boat sometimes, mate, you know, but anyway. Yeah, thanks to the 170 plus viewers for sticking around. And that's without a raid, fam. Yes, bit silly there, boys. Good on you, Loey. See, if you were streaming, you would. That's right, Dembski. They would not have even let down 1 pound of pressure in their tyres, bud. High range and just going through and smashing everything, mate. Mate, the biggest problem is, bud, when you're doing that speed in a vehicle that size, if you hit something that you can't see, you're either going to flip the car or kill yourself, you know. I've lost count how many times on the weekends here. Can someone just clip that one for me, please? I've lost time how many times on the weekends here. You know, people have come up. One of them nearly hit the ute one night live on stream. When he opened the window, mate, I got drunk off his breath. Now we're getting the water movement. When we were meant to get it before. Righto, long range. That's small, whatever it is. Oh, that's a bit bigger. That's a bit bigger. What's that? Okay. Might have another whiting, people. Okay, that's not a whiting, that's more of a skipjack trevally. Okay. Okay, let's see what this is. Right, very weird. Very weird. Is everybody enjoying the sunset? Yeah, we have different mackerel to Europe here, bud. Yeah, that's what it's about, Shimano fishing, you know, bud. We just try and immerse everyone into the environment as well. Because let's face it, people, No streamer is that interesting to watch them for 10 hours, you know? And I've always said this, I'm the least important person in the stream. Most important person and most important people are the ones watching, like yourselves, because without you, there is no stream. Right, it's quietened off. Hopefully something big swum in. Gernhardt, no idea, don't care. Probably mid-20s, bud. We call that spring in Australia. Might come out here again tomorrow, I think. Sophie, how are you, bud? Shorey, this is it, bud. We're all in this together, mate. You know? You don't have to be here, mate. That's why we stream. Ooh. Keisha, hello stranger. Hey Keisha, how are you, bud? Oh, sorry Keisha. What are you doing, Keish? Hey, Izzykins, do us a favour, mate. Don't use emotes of live streamers, okay? Because this is a community, bud. Willis, how are you, bud? Yes, Riley Polly Potamus emotes are allowed, though. Because he's a legend. But yeah, how are you, bud? Keisha, we've never met. No, you're right. No, you're good, mate. Rolly's emotes are fine. Rolly is a legend. Rolly's one of the exceptions to the rule, mate. He's the most charming streamer on Twitch, no doubt. All right, use as many Rolly Polly Potamus emotes as you want. No headaches whatsoever, bud. Never in a million years. All right, yeah, Rolly is like the brother from another mother for me. He's one of the big driving forces for us getting partnered again, you know? That's it. Yeah, but Izzykins, I've never ever heard of that streamer that you just use the live emotes of, bud. And unfortunately with our community, no one cared about it till we started getting numbers. And then they came in spamming emotes of their live streamers, you know. Hey Sheik, how are you, bud? You don't need to get Rolly emotes, mate. Fat Willis, use Rolly emotes. Here, I'm going to use Rolly emotes. I don't want Australis fishing. I don't want that. I don't want that. Where's Rolly? Why does everything have to be in alphabetical order? Where's Rolly? What? Oh, here we go. That's it. Okay? That's exactly right. Rolly's a legend, Izzykins. Do yourself a favour, mate. If you want to watch a quality streamer, you watch Rolly Polly Potamus with PUBG. Absolute champ. All right, the drug chopper's out. Now, why would that quieten down when high tide's in 2 hours? Why would you do that? Right, so something swum in, hopefully. Breaker, breaker. Keisha. King Wiki, how are you, bud? Culpable, where did you get that emote, Culp? Really? Culpable? We're going to talk, Culpable. Yeah, Keisha. Keisha, you don't owe anyone an apology, least of all me. Okay? Just chill out. You're here, that's the main thing. Even if you come back in a year, if stuff happens, as long as you're here, you're good. Now, I hope you've gotten over your illness, and I hope that the new boyfriend's still around. See? Well, I know, mate, but that's good, you know what I mean? I know, and we're happy to see you too, Keisha, okay? Made our day that you came in, Keish. So, Isadot, how are you tonight? I think I'll be pulling the pin on this soon. That's really weird, people, because once we put the chunks of muley out there, everything stopped. Oh, I'm going to sleep well tonight. Bayrish, your rebel, welcome. No, don't say that, Keisha. Steve Irwin died. No. Omniphobia, thank you for subbing at tier 1. You have a strong white messing with the view. Okay. Is that better? Yeah, I know, mate. But all Aussies are usually pretty good like that, Keish. You know, we're a pretty nice bunch. No. No, I have no intention of swimming with stingrays. No, I haven't, Izzy. Same old story, you just got to wait for a bite, people. Yeah, something like that. It was early on, even earlier than that, Keisha. I'll tell you in a second. Okay. Tell you what we'll do, let's capture this sunset. Right, and we'll turn the lights off. Let's capture this sunset. More weeds. All right, so those top two baits haven't been touched. Everything's shut down, famo. So either something's out there wanting to have a crack, right. Got another one coming down the beach. Just excuse me for a second, famo. Keisha, thank you for resubbing, mate. You didn't have to do that, bud. Keisha, thanks for gifting subs, bud. You didn't have to do that, mate. Ads, you're welcome, bud. Keisha, thanks, buddy. But seriously, mate. Oh, we appreciate it, Keisha, but make sure you don't leave yourself short, okay? Well, no, Keisha, another lecture. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, I know, mate, but oh, for flying out loud. Rightio, now, Samsung tablet, you're about to die. Yeah, I know God's loyal, but you know what it's like, mate. Times are tough out there for everyone at the minute, pal, you know? And that's right. When she goes live, I will repay the favour. Well, everything's just stopped, people. Everything's just stopped. No bites, no nothing. And as soon as we say that, okay, so what's that's coming now? Something must have swum in off the reef because everything went quiet, people. Okay. That's not the take of a small fish. What is that? Come on. Okay. I was hoping that was going to be a bigger fish, but it was just a couple of smaller ones. Okay, what do we got here now? It might even be cuttlefish, people. Might even be cuttlefish. The way those baits came back. All right. Rightio, people. Yes, Keisha. No, cuttlefish, not cuttlefish. That's better. So what's coming now? Let's have a look. This is really weird, people. I have no idea what's hitting the bait. Every time I go to set the hook, it slips it. There we are. Oh no, I've grown older, bud. I'm older. Look at me, Keisha. I've got a face like a road map. Oh, that's a bit better. That's probably crabs though, I think. Yeah, for some reason, this beach doesn't fish too well at night. Whereas a lot of the beaches down south, you usually only catch your big stuff at night. So, I don't know why that is. Someone's bogged. Well, Famo, hey, thanks, Keisha, you're awesome. Hey, Omni, thank you for gifting a sub to Dembski, bud. Oh, we do, Dembski. That's the one. Oh. Yeah, we got partnered again too, Keisha. So that was good for the community, you know. We have got a second channel now, Keisha, where I do a lot of gardening. Oh, Keisha, mate, thanks. Oh, Keisha, look, bud. Thank you, Keisha, but like I said, please do not leave yourself short, mate. Okay? Can everybody that's received a gifted sub from Keisha, can you please thank her personally in the chat? Okay? When you go live next, Keisha, I'll return the favour. Right, now, while I'm here, what's happening here? Why can't I do that? Oi. I can't, what? Hang on a second, family. That's okay, I'll find you. So how do I get around this? Alright, that's good, that's working. Hang on. Let's have a look who's in chat. Now what I'm going to do at the end of this stream, hey Pub Test, how are you, bud? What I'm going to do at the end of this stream, people, is I'm going to gift a sub to someone. okay, I'll just go through and check the feed and that sort of stuff. And for some reason, I just can't do it on my phone now at the moment. So I'll have to do it when I'm at the computer. And yeah, people, our second Twitch channel is Australis TV. That's our gardening and home improvement channel. And as well as that, please consider subscribing for free on YouTube. It'll only cost you a click, okay? And that way you'll get notified when we upload our YouTube content. Big shout out to Beckerist in the chat. Beckerist, how are you, bud? Good to see you, mate. Okay. Now, from previous experience, hey, Lugnut, yeah, a few, bud. It's like, it's silk and cotton. I'll take that as a compliment, Keish. Now from Mr. Croatian Eagle, thank you for the 300 bits, bud. Oh dear. Just keep the tone of the stream up, Boris. Oh, hello, what was that? What was on that? And of course, just as I picked it up, okay. No, I better not be rude. I better go and assume my responsibilities. Mr. Croatian Eagle, how are you, bud? What's going on, Brachko? You behaving yourself? Obviously not with that comment. Yeah, that's right, mate. And as always, just as I pick the rod up, you know. I've learnt the hard way not to end stream while I've got a bait in the water. I did that at Kalbarri one day, and I hooked a I hooked a sweep and landed a sweep that was wider than me across the shoulders, people. Never ever going to do that again. Right. Let me just put this away. Yeah, people, look, we'd appreciate it if you watch the content and just left comments, even if they're tongue-in-cheek ones, you know. It just lets the algorithm know that we're doing things. Actually, what are we up to? I haven't even really started the YouTube content yet, but it's not far off. Okay. I will say one thing though, right? Since we've been back on YouTube and uploading content again, I haven't had a YouTube short that's gone under 400 views, which is pretty good because in the old days we had some terrible results, you know. And all it does, it just lets the algorithm know that we're doing something. That's it. Looking forward to a nice bottle of cold water. Thank you to the anonymous gifter. Thank you, Pub Test, for gifting 5 anonymous subs. Can everybody that's watching the stream that got gifted a sub, please thank the anonymous gifter, okay? Thank you very, very much. And look, people, all I'm going to say is thank you very, very much for the support. We haven't had a raid today. We've been running... No, Scotty. Sorry, puppy. We've been running over 150 viewers all day. No raids, nothing like that, which is, you know, great. It just shows that we've got good content. And the other thing is too, it's just a real blessing to have such a good community of good people. I mean, we ban the odd knobhead, but you know, we're nearly doing partner numbers on Australis TV. If you want to learn how to do your garden and your gardening, tune in tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a lot of gardening in preparation and trying to grow our winter crops. Okay, and for those of you that are wondering, they're legal winter crops. Okay. Yeah, that's why they say night falls, Culp. Oh, the old flat earth conspiracy theory. You know what, people? Because we've had such great support on the stream tonight, I think we'll do another fishing stream early tomorrow morning, eh? I'll go home and we'll continue the fishing stream. I'll go through my gear and do, you know, a clean up and do all the rigs and that sort of stuff. And what we'll do, right, is we'll do a really early dawn fishing stream and try and get some of these salmon. That's right, Zoe Sadot, seeing as I don't have babysitting duties tonight. Can't believe that. They stole my dog. Never signed up for this. They only talk to me because of my dog. Lizard, how are you? People, thank you very, very much. As always, I just say 3 words, keep being awesome. Okay? That's right, culpable. All right, people, thank you very much. Let's just see who else is live. The support's been overwhelming, you know. We've had a fair few critics over our time, but funnily, most of them aren't partnered and we are again, so just shows you something, doesn't it? Oh, hey, who's this guy? Oh dear. Lugnut, you're welcome, bud. Hey, awesome, Lowy, if you're free after the stream, mate, do you mind if we have a bit of a chat, bud? So, oh dear. You too, bud. I know who we're going to raid. All right, people, we're going to go and raid the Twins. These boys are champions. I'm forever indebted to them. Oh, come on. To everyone that watched the stream today, thank you very, very much. Hey, Get the Bash, how are you? Always a great stream with our community, Get the Bash. Thank you to everyone that's contributed out of their hard-earned money and finances today. As we always say, the stream is free to watch. We just hope you don't leave yourself short, okay? You're welcome, God's loyal. And look, the support's overwhelming. We've now been partnered 3 times across 2 platforms. We could well be partnered 4 times across 2 platforms if Australis TV gets to partner. So look, thank you for being such a great inspiration for streaming, okay? And we've got some big improvements coming for the stream, okay? And that'll be around July, okay? So let's go and raid the Twins. They were the first ever big raid we ever got on Twitch. 1,523 viewers coming back from the Busselton Jetty in 2018, people. Okay, thank you very, very much. As I always say, I am the least important person in the stream. The most important people are all of you that are watching, okay? Keep being awesome. Thank you very much. Bye for now.